I'm Ana Marcel Sulan, and today we'll be discussing about thermal energy. First, what is thermal energy? Thermal energy is energy that comes from a substance whose molecules and atoms are vibrating faster due to a rise in temperature. How is thermal energy produced? The molecules and atoms that make up matters are moving all the time. When a substance heats up, the rise in temperature makes the particles move faster and bump into each other. Thermal energy is the energy that comes from the heated up substances. The hotter the substance, the more its particles move, and the higher its thermal energy. So what are some examples of thermal energy?
Here are some everyday examples of thermal energy that you will be familiar with, like the warmth from the sun, a cup of hot chocolate, baking in an oven, the heat from the heater, toasted your bread in the toaster. Let's think about the cup of hot chocolate. Ang hot chocolate kinaay thermal energy from its vibrating particles. Kung ang hot chocolate imong dungagan og bugnaw nga gatas, some of this energy is transferred from the hot chocolate to the particles in the milk. So, unsa may mahitabo? Ang imong hot chocolate will cools down because it loses some its thermal energy to the milk. So, kung imong dungagan ang hot chocolate nimo, dungagan nimo og bugnaw nga milk, so ang ihang temperature mo cool down. Another example, the hot tea. Pareha gihapon ang tea na ay thermal energy from its vibrating particles. Kung ang hot tea imong punan og cold milk, this energy is transferred from the tea to the particles in the milk. So, ang iyang temperature is mobaba gihapon.
So, karon pa ko ka-realize nga mao day pirmi ko sabaan sa akong nanay sa una nga kung magtimpla daw kog kape, dili daw ihumol ang kutsara kay ang kape daw dali ra mabugnaw kay ang kainit mobalhin dito sa kutsara. So, now I know. Sorry, Nay.
States of matter. Some matter change from solid to liquid to gas and its particles heat, vibrate, and separate. Hot and cold molecules. Thermal energy comes from the substance whose molecules and atoms are vibrating faster due to the rise in temperature. Heat energy is another name for thermal energy. Kinetic energy is the energy of a moving object. As thermal energy comes from moving particles, it is a form of kinetic energy. Boiling a kettle is an example of both thermal and kinetic energy.
Cold facts. Nakasuway na ba mo nga mapaso kung mugunit mong init nga takore? So, hebalo mo nga nung mapaso mo. That is because the thermal energy has been transferred from the hot object into your skin.
So the thermal equation is Q equals mc delta T. So Q is the thermal energy and the m is the mass. C is specific heat and the T is the temperature. Problem number 1. How much heat is needed to raise the temperature of 20.0 gram of water by 10.6 degrees Celsius? The specific heat of water is 4.184 joules per gram degree Celsius. So, ato asang isuwat ang given. The given Q. So, the Q is unknown. The mass is 2.0 gram and the C is 4.184 joules per gram degree C. And the delta T is 10.6 degrees C. The equation is Q equals mc delta T. 20.0 gram times 4.184 joules per gram degree C times 10.6 degree C. So, atong i-cancel ang gram o ang degree Celsius. So, ang nabili na lang kay ang joules. So, 2.0 times 4.184 times 10.6. The answer is 887 joules. So, So, mauna na siya ang answer. So, let's go for the problem number 2. What will the temperature change be if 947 joules of heat are added to 76.4 gram of a material with a specific heat of 0.607 joules per gram degree C? So, ibutang sa nato ang given. So, the Q is 947 joules and the mass is 76.4 gram. And the C is 0.607 joules per gram degree C. So, the T is unknown. So, unsa man nga formula ang atong gamiton? So, kaya ang original formula is QMC delta T. Kay T man atong pangitaon, both side ato ang i-divide og MC. So, I cancel ang MC. And the formula nga atong gamiton kay delta T equals Q over MC. So, the Q is 947 joules over 76.4 gram times 0.67 joules per gram degree C. So, atong i-cancel ang joules, ang gram, kay temperature atong gipangita, so ang mabilin na lang kay ang degree C. So, 947 divided by 76.4 times 0.607 equals 2.4 degree C. So, mauni ang value sa atong temperature. So, dali ra, kuha na. Okay.
Before I end this session, let's have a speedy summary. Thermal energy is produced when the atoms and molecules in a substance vibrate faster due to a rise in a temperature.
So, this is Ana Marcel Sulat, and thank you for watching my video o hinaot aduna may nakapunan. Salamat!